Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 27th. We're going to just jump right in here and see what's going on for you. You have this card that says, trust the universe has a better plan than you do. You have this leadership card that says, you're stepping into a role as a leader. You are ready. So if you're thinking about stepping up into a leadership position, I would go for it. As far as that better plan is concerned, I think that being more flexible at this time is really important for you, Aquarius. So, again, if like one way to do something doesn't work, staying flexible and trusting that you're being led in a much better direction is going to be the thing that probably leads to more success or leads to abundance or whatever it is that you're trying to create here. So I would stay flexible. You have the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Cups. I definitely feel you've been through like some sort of dark night of the soul or a difficult period of time. It feels different than just regular Hermit energy. It feels more intense to me, that Hermit card. And not only that, you have the Sun right after it in this diagonal. And so the Sun makes the whole entire reading more positive. And sorry, this deck is upside down. I shuffled it upside down for whatever reason. So that's why I'm flipping over the cards. But what I would say is the Sun makes the whole entire reading more positive. It kind of says things are going in a more positive direction. So it's kind of like you are leaving behind a dark night of the soul or a difficult period of learning something, a difficult period. I feel I'm going to go back to what I just said in just a second, by the way, because that was important. But, I think you've had a difficult period. And now you're kind of like coming out the other side. You even have this card that says Awakening Genius on it. And he needs to come down from the mountain. I always say the Hermit, yeah, he's climbed to the top of the mountain. He's shining his inner light. But now he needs to come down from the mountain and share what he has learned. He can't be a mountain man forever. He can't stay at the top of this mountain, or at least he shouldn't. So I think that there are things that you need to share, things that you need to say. This could be to the world, to your parents. It could be to people in your life, whatever. And I would do it. Like whatever you have learned, I feel it would be a great time to share. It's kind of funny as well. I don't remember exactly what I just said, but I do feel that some of you could be learning that like a person lied to you or about something, or it's like you're getting some information. I do feel like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think in one way it's kind of like disappointing whatever you're learning, but I think in another way it's allowing you to take control of your life, move forward. This could be like an ex-lover or whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Sorry, I just hit puberty, so my voice is cracking. But you go down to the Sun, and the Sun is like something that is being illuminated to you. And I think that, the Sun is always positive. So again, whatever is being illuminated in this reading, I think, well, on one hand, it might be disappointing. On the other hand, it's kind of like setting you free. You have the Page of Cups. Definitely could be new love coming in for you. And I think definitely it could be a fire sign, or it could be any sign, general reading, but fire definitely stands out to me. So if you're looking for love, there could be a secret admirer around you, or maybe this person is interested in you. But yeah, I would go for it. Looks like definitely a good connection to me. The Page of Cups can also represent your dreams. He has this fish in this cup here, and that fish might not exist. It might be a dream that he's having. It might be something that he wants to create in his life. And I always feel that you should grab onto that fish. So if you have a big dream, a goal, wish, or dream, you should, kind of ground it in reality. You have the Four of Cups. Like I said, I get some sort of weird like message about a disappointment or learning something that is a disappointment. It's like not a big deal, but I do feel it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, shucks, like, oh, shucks, I can't believe that I let this person, pull the wool over my eyes, or I can't believe that I didn't trust my instincts or whatever. I like to look at these moments in life as learning moments, right? Learning what you should pay attention to and what you shouldn't pay attention to. Learning to, trust your body and kind of like your actions and things like that. Like I think about this stuff all the time because I, get so many questions about relationships and, all that other stuff. And I always think about, like my relationships and, all that other stuff. And it's like I can see in every single one of them that, the moment or the time when I knew that things like weren't right, or when I should have left, or I should have ended it sooner or something like that. Because really the reason we should do that, by the way, is because like, maybe a person is acting weird and they really want to leave, but they're just not leaving. So it's like by you kind of taking control, you're showing the universe that you want what you want, number one. Number two, you're also setting that person free, right? And it's like sometimes, yes, sometimes I do feel us spiritual people have to let people off the hook, right? We just have to let it go, right? And I kind of get that energy here off the Four of Cups, where it's like, I don't know, that's not even what the Four of Cups means, but I read intuitively, that's what I'm getting, is that you're like letting someone off the hook, or you're just letting something go. With the Hermit, you have the Six of Swords, definitely entering into a better time. Again, I feel heavy-ass energy off of that Hermit. So I'm really happy to see something like the Six of Swords. Really would suggest that you're moving on to calmer shores. You're getting to a much more calmer place. I also feel you're like not having to do things on your own with the Six of Swords. This guy in the back of the boat, he is a guide, and he goes back and forth between the choppy waters. So it's like maybe you're getting help or assistance on your journey. With the Page of Cups, you have the Chariot. I kind of feel like there's a big victory or a win coming in for you here, Aquarius. So if you're trying to do something, I feel this could be a big victory. And with the Four of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I knew it. Like, I'm telling you right now, I feel like I'm not saying someone's coming back from the past or whatever to repeat something with you. But I get like apology, telling you the truth or something is coming in for you this week, and it could be from a past person where they're like opening up or revealing something to you with that Sun card. There's something about something being revealed with the Sun. And again, the Sun is always positive. So even if it is one of those moments where you find out someone lied or whatever and they're apologizing, it's like I feel like you're letting them off the hook. But also I think it's giving your brain feedback. It's like telling you what to pay attention to. That's the blessing out of the situation, is that it's telling you like, hey, in the future, you're going to pay attention to this, right? You're not going to repeat the same mistake, or you're going to trust yourself the next time, right? And so that's what I would do here. We also go this way up to the Justice card, and I kind of feel like they're like karmic rewards, or you're getting positive karma maybe for what you've been doing in your life, or you're getting positive karma for whatever you've been working on or working towards. So this looks amazing to me for just positive karma. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this tricky situation. It says a sly approach is necessary in order to safely navigate this tricky situation. There you go. You have this family card. It says it's time to get back in touch with your loved ones you have been away from. So again, I feel if you've been away from family or even friends, people that you consider family, it might be a good time to spend time with family or people that you care about. I think the tricky situation, we've already beaten that dead horse. We already know what it is. You have the Emperor, the Sun, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor is really about taking control of a situation. I do also feel that you could be attracting like an Emperor or an Empress into your life. So if you want love, this could be a person who's being guided towards you. And I feel it is a good person, but it's like definitely a new person. I think it's a just person with the Justice card as well. It's like a person who won't do things they wouldn't want done to themselves. I think this person lives by the golden rule, so really you could be attracting a very good person here if you want love. You have the Sun. The Sun is everything in your reading. I feel the Sun is trying to reveal the truth or reveal something to you. I always say that the Sun kind of shines a light on things that we need to pay attention to in life. So I look at the Sun as like a spotlight, and really it's kind of hard to describe, but sometimes in life our attention is drawn to something. We start thinking about something. Maybe we get an intuitive hit about an idea or something that we're doing in life. And the Sun says pay attention to your attention. Pay attention to when your attention is being drawn to something or something's capturing your attention. Even if you're becoming interested in new things, I would definitely pay attention with the Sun, but definitely a very good card to have here. You have the Five of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Love it. I actually love that these two came out together. So if you've been feeling left out in the cold, the Queen of Pentacles is the card of resourcefulness and new abundance coming in for you. So if you haven't been, making money, or if you want to make more money, it looks to me like you are focusing on the right things to increase your finances. Five of Pentacles literally says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. The Queen of Pentacles says that you need to focus on this pentacle right here. She is not focusing on this rabbit that's right here. The rabbit can represent like fears and anxiety. And it says that she is not focusing on what she doesn't have. She is focusing on what she does have. And I would make sure that you are focusing on what you have at this time with that card for sure. But I see financial improvements. Yes, with the Emperor, you have the Ten of Cups. You are attracting a Ten of Cups into your life if you want it. If you want happily ever after with a person, then this could definitely be your person. Could be like a real Emperor type person. Could be an Aries for sure. Fire stands out to me in this reading, so it just could be a fire sign. But I feel like you will be very happy if you're hoping to have a family with a person. Same thing. You could be attracting a person that you will have a family with that Ten of Cups. A Ten of Cups is also like fortune after difficulty. So again, with that tricky situation card, if you had a tricky situation, it's like you're overcoming it. With the Sun, you have the Two Wands. Two Wands about taking the lead in your life. He is standing at the top of this castle, And that castle kind of represents his comfort zone. And every single reading I do for you, Aquarius, there's something comes up about you like taking the lead and leaving a comfort zone. You have this leadership card. You have the Emperor. You have this. All these cards are really encouraging you to take the lead in your life and maybe expand your horizons, broaden your horizons, work towards new ideas, or take the lead in business, whatever it is for you. It doesn't matter, but it looks really good. With the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles there, you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new. I would actually say the whole entire reading is kind of guiding you towards something new, especially with that Hermit. It's like you're coming down from the mountain and you are, being more creative, or you're creating something new in your life based off of what you have learned. And again, we see that throughout the whole entire reading, but also the Sun is trying to guide you towards more happiness. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, and then we go up to the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands follows his passion. He is excited about, new directions, or he follows his enthusiasm. So I always look at the Ace of Wands as like a spark of hope, or, a spark of life, or a spark that motivates you to be more successful. You have this It Is What It Is card, and also this Awakening Genius card. So the Awakening Genius card, again, Hermit coming down from the mountain. People are seeing your genius. We have Pluto entering into your sign in November, so I definitely feel it is time for you to shine your light. You are the star card in the tarot, and I feel it's time for you to start sharing certain things with the world. The It Is What It Is card, I feel, is talking about, whatever this weird lying, cheating, stealing situation is, or, something like someone's telling you the truth about something. And I kind of feel like you're just in that mode of like not really caring about it and just moving past it, right? And I think that's the best way to be with the energy that we see here. You have the Justice card. I also feel this is why you are more in this It Is What It Is type of energy, is because you're just saying to the universe, whatever. You're letting the universe handle it. And when we let the universe take care of things, then, they get taken care of and we get our positive karma or whatever. So, people always ask me, like, is my ex going to get karma or whatever? I'm always like, well, if you're thinking about it and you're hoping that your ex is going to get karma, you're never going to see them get their karma, ever. So I don't think we should wish karma on people. I think we should just let the universe take care of it. I think it's better to expect good things, because you're saying to yourself, I learned the lessons, I'm moving past it. Then the universe can balance things out and bring like something good into your life, because you learned the lesson. And, I think that's what's more important here. You have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is excitement for your journey. It's about going on a new journey. I also get this feeling of, it's like I have the Eight of Swords popping into my head here. It's almost like you are being set free. You've been stuck for a while, and now you're kind of making progress, or maybe now you're making more progress towards your goals or your dreams. And so you feel much more free to me with this Page of Wands. You feel much more, I feel like you feel much more enthusiastic. Things definitely aren't perfect, right? We're not in a perfect time. But I think things just feel a little bit better, and that might be enough to, get you up off the couch to start taking action on something. You have the Death card. The Death card, of course, can represent a transformation or death. So I feel you are undergoing a transformation here. We see that the King is dead underneath the Death Rider, and the King kind of represents the fact that even kings die. It kind of represents the death of establishment. Pluto going over the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius literally is the death of establishment. And so, why do you think we see banks collapsing? Why do you think we see all these other collapses happening? It's because we're in this time of the death of establishment. And so we have to build new things. We literally see this in your reading right here, Ace of Wands. It says, instead of focusing on all the things that are breaking, focus on building something new that's great, that's positive, that's, happy, and, all that other stuff, and you will get better results. So, I would focus on that. With the Justice card, you have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is like resting, relaxing, recovering. So I would make sure that you're taking time to rest, relax, recover, to heal, all that other good stuff. With the Page of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is like a big opportunity that's coming in for you. I think the Sun is shining a light on the Ace of Pentacles. And so the Ace of Pentacles is just an opportunity that has potential. Potential doesn't mean anything. Potential means that you will get what you put into something. And we're in this time of Taurus. We have all this Taurus energy floating around. We still have Jupiter in Taurus if you're watching this before May 25th. when it officially moves into Gemini, but even after, it doesn't matter. We still have Uranus and Taurus. So I tell everyone, if you get a big opportunity at this time, make sure that you're nurturing it and taking care of it and treating it like a garden. Water it, fertilize it, give it sun, give the things that you're working on attention. Hermit, he needs to open that lantern that he's holding because he has a star inside the lantern, but he needs to shine his inner light. With the Death card, you have the Eight of Wands. I think you're moving past something very quickly. Again, we've basically been saying this whole entire reading. The Eight of Wands can represent a quick conclusion, and so I feel like you're allowing something in your life to come to an end very quickly, and you're just moving past it, which is probably the best energy for you to be in. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Winds of Change card. It says your surroundings will undergo a transition. You could be moving. You have this King card. It says authority and diplomacy. Like I said, I feel like you're being very diplomatic. So if you're dealing with a person who's coming back and telling you the truth, I think you're just kind of releasing it. I think for others, the King card is saying that you are taking the lead in your life. We see all these cards of leadership here. And now you are maybe manifesting your vision. Some of you could be kind of like teaching people things. You have the Hierophant right here. The Hierophant is the card of like the teacher, but I kind of feel like you are the Hierophant. I feel like you are, showing people how it's done, or teaching people how to accomplish whatever they're trying to accomplish in life, or you're just like setting the example, and that could be very powerful for you. If you want love, by the way, again, right here, there could be a page like a new person or an admirer who's coming into your life, making you an offer, and the Hierophant could say that this could lead to marriage. You have the Temperance card. A lot of Temperance energy lately in the readings I've noticed. Temperance is about like trying to perfect a situation. He is trying to change his situation. It's a card of transmutation, a card of alchemy as well, turning one thing into another. So I feel that, you focusing more on the positive would be a good idea. This card kind of says you can turn a negative into a positive, but you can also turn a positive into a negative. So obviously I would, focus on the positive with this energy, so you're creating more positive outcomes. You have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a never-ending nightmare. So Nine of Swords says that you need to get out of the nightmare. The good news is that, it's coming up in the good stuff here. So I kind of feel like you are, like something is coming off of your mind, and again, this could be, maybe you've been thinking about a person who lied, cheated, stole, or whatever, and by them telling you the truth, it could be setting you free. So Nine of Swords in the good stuff says you're setting yourself free. With the Hierophant, you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like this or that thinking, and showing up in the good stuff, it could say that you're discovering new ways. She has this new island behind her, and that new island could represent like a third place solution or a different solution to a problem that you have, or it doesn't even have to be a problem. You could just be trying to make something better, and it says that you are discovering new solutions to whatever it is that you're doing. I also get this like unstuck feeling. She is stuck in a stalemate. She is stuck making a decision. And so it's almost like you are setting yourself free. With the Temperance card, you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. Definitely could be some sort of wish that is coming in for you here. Or there's like some sort of fulfillment that you're creating with the Temperance card, probably by being more positive. With the Nine of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles. Again, I do feel that this right here is about a Five of Pentacles situation. So if someone ghosted you, or maybe you're getting the truth from a person, or maybe the truth is being revealed from a person, and that's the energy I get here. Is like I feel like the truth is being revealed, or something is being revealed to you. You have this Vision card. I feel like you need to hold your vision for sure. You have the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles. These are cards of like having a big goal, wish, or dream that you work towards, and as long as you hold that vision, you will accomplish it. So I would have some sort of goal. You have this Ostentation card. This is a card of being able to tell the difference between something that's real and something that's fake. So like I said, it's almost like the reward that's coming in for you is the reward of being able to tell the difference between something that's good for you and something that's bad for you in the future. So it's almost like you're being given the gift of vision as well with that Vision card. Next, you have this Resourcefulness card. We're in a time of resourcefulness. As I always say, I wouldn't be wasting money right now. I wouldn't be, necessarily buying expensive things or anything like that. I would try to save some money, hold on to some money, and, make sure you have enough money to do whatever you got to do here, right? With next, you have this Caution card. I feel like you've learned the lesson of trusting people. Like maybe you've had experiences where people told you to do something and then you didn't want to do it, or it was bad information. So this Caution card, I feel like it's saying, be careful what people are saying to you. I feel like you've learned this lesson maybe a lot, is the feeling I get there, where maybe people have told you something, you make a change and it was the wrong change. It's like you're learning to listen to yourself. You have this speculation card. This is a pretty good card. If you are thinking about a person, then this person could be your person here, Aquarius. So I would go for it. I feel like you're like, especially if you're daydreaming, or, like you have your eye on a person, and, sometimes you start thinking about like what life would be like if you were with this person, or what life would be like if you committed. Again, I think that this could be your person. I also feel this could be a very dreamy energy for, whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life. So if you're trying to create, bigger and better things or new things in your life, you could be kind of having daydreams about it. And I feel like this is saying you need to take those dreams and bring them down to earth, which pretty much every single reading I do for you says that, right? So I think you're kind of awakening this genius. You're getting like karmic rewards here. It looks really good to me. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.